Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today in this video session, we are going to see a beautiful poem written by W.H. Davies. And the title of today's poem is Leisure. Leisure means relaxation time. It means we all know it very well that in our day-to-day life, we are doing so many things and we forget to enjoy the beauty of nature. Or even in other words, we can say that in our day-to-day busy life, we are not having the time to enjoy ourselves. So this poem would like to remind you that you have to spare some time to enjoy the beauty of the nature. So W.H. Davies would like to tell you the realities of today's world. It means in modern world, nowadays people are working like the machines and they are not having the time to enjoy the beauty of nature. So here he said that the total life is useless unless we can spare some time to enjoy the beauty of nature. So here, without wasting the time, we are going to see the poem Leisure. So अगर अभी तक आपने हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, please to subscribe our channel for new and innovative learning of English language. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Please to subscribe. So let's see, it's very important to solve the warming up activities before going to start the actual poem. In warming up activities, we have few questions. So the first question here, that is discuss in groups and share with one another the daily routine of your mother and father on working days. So we all know it very well that our father and mother, they are doing their work and of course they are all the time busy in their day-to-day schedule. So their daily routine you can tell to your partner, because we are not in the classroom now, so it's not possible to discuss this particular point with you. So here remember, let me tell you in what way you have to give the answer of this particular question. That at what exact time your father or mother going for a work and in what way he came back for a lunch or maybe for dinner, and in between that what way, in what sense they actually worked there, what kind of the work they are actually done. So you can tell all these things in the first point. In the second point, how your family relaxes on weekends. So whenever we have the weekend, that time there is a holiday, at least of 1 day or 2 days. Sunday is a holiday. So on this particular day, many families went for picnic. They went to see the movies. They went to the jungle safaris. Maybe they went to see the seashore, and some families they are enjoying in the garden. Okay, picnic मनाते हैं हम, कहीं पे बाहर जाके खाना खाते हैं. So बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें हैं जो actually होती हैं. And in the third point, the next question is, when you go for a picnic, what and how do you enjoy? So whenever we are going for a picnic, that time we are actually enjoying a lot. And that time remember, we went outside to take the food. We are enjoying in the gardens. We are enjoying at the seashore. So many things we are doing. Okay, we are actually playing with the other family members. So many things we did to enjoy ourselves. And the last question here, that do you spend time admiring and thinking over the beauties of nature? Elaborate your response. So of course, in our day-to-day busy schedule, nowadays it's very difficult to share or to enjoy the beauty of the nature. So here it's very clear that this particular poem would like to tell you something about the importance to spend the time in the nature. So in the next question we are going to discuss about when a poet, writer attempts to describe something in words so that it appeals to our five senses: sight, smell, hearing, touch and taste. So these are our five senses, and with the help of these senses we can taste it, we can sight it, we can hear it, okay, we can touch any one of the thing. So such kind of the imagery, whenever The poet would like to tell you something about the beauty, would like to tell you, I would like to show something. So that time remember the person is using the imagery. So here we have one example, that a host of golden daffodils to a chasm deep and vast and wide. So this particular second line appeals to the sight, and in a first line a host of golden daffodils. So this particular thing is also indicates the senses, that is the sight or smell. So whenever the writer or the poet attempts to describe the something with the help of the words, and if that particular thing appeals to our five senses, or any one of the, or among the five senses any one of the thing is there, so that particular thing is called as imagery. Imagery is one of the major figure of speech, and this figure of speech is generally used by the poet. So go through the poems in your textbook or other books and find out lines that contain imagery. Write them down along with the name of the poem and line or stanza number. So here you have to think about the imagery. So you have to find out at least 2 to 3 examples from different poems and from different books, maybe other standards books, or maybe from your own textbook. So here this is all about the second question. Now we are going to discuss about the third important question here, that is prepare an acrostic from the word leisure. The words should be related to what one likes to do in free time. Let me tell you something about the acrostic. Acrostic is one of the way through which we describe, or actually we explain or convey the various things with the help of the vertical poem. So this is like a vertical poem, and the first letter of the each word standing for something. And if you are looking vertically, you will get one whole word. For example, here we have the leisure. So each and every alphabet you have to use here, and you have to create the things, and here you have to think about the words which are related to what one likes to do whenever they have the free time. So here L is there. So L is standing for laze around. Laze around means what? That whenever you don't have any kind of the work, so that time you are feeling lazy, so you laze around. So E is indicating enjoy movies. So whenever you have the free time, that time you can enjoy the movies as well. So I is standing here for initiate games. So whenever you have the time, आप क्या करते हो? कोई भी गेम खेलने की कोशिश करते हो, या कई सारे नए गेम्स आप ढूंढ के निकालते हो. सो आई इज इंडिकेटिंग इनिशिएटिंग गेम्स. सो यस इज स्टैंडिंग फॉर स्लीप. सो जनरली व्हेन पीपल हैव द टाइम, सो दैट टाइम वो क्या करते हैं? सो जाते हैं. दैट टेकिंग और दे रिलैक्सिंग. ओके, सो दे टेक द रेस्ट. एंड द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, दैट इज यू इज इंडिकेटिंग अंडरटेक टू क्लीन हाउस. सो मेनी टाइम्स पीपल आर डूइंग दिस पर्टिकुलर एक्टिविटी, राइट? तो घर का क्या करते हैं? घर की साफ सफाई करने का काम वो करते हैं जनरली. एंड आर इज ऑलरेडी गिवन, दैट इज रीडिंग स्टोरीज. सो बेसिकली दिस इज अ वेरी फेमस पास टाइम, राइट? जब भी हमारे पास वक्त होता है तो हम कहानियां पढ़ते हैं. मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आर डूइंग दिस पर्टिकुलर एक्टिविटी. ओके, एंड द लास्ट अल्फाबेट, दैट इज ई. ई मीन्स एक्सरसाइज. many students, they are doing the exercise as well whenever they are getting the time. So here is clear indication that it's very important to do something whenever you have the free time. जब भी आपको फ्री टाइम मिलता है तो कुछ ना कुछ आपको करने की जरूरत होती है to pass the time. Okay, so now remember we are going to see in what way the poet would like to connect all these particular things through his poem. Okay, so let's see the beginning of the poem, that is leisure. And in the first stanza here we have the couplets. Couplets means this is one of the sonnet. 14 lines poem is there. Only 14 lines were there, and two lines couplets were there. दो लाइन के couplets यहाँ पे आपको देखने को मिलेंगे. And in the poem you will see a beautiful rhythm. Okay, first line is rhyming with the other line. Okay, let's see. What is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. So care and stare, we have a rhyming pair. And here the poet would like to ask one question to yourself or to the readers, that what is this life if full of care? If all the time you have the tension, all the time you have this complex situations in your life. So what is the use of life if all the time, remember, you are thinking about the problems, if you are thinking about the negative feelings? So we have no time to stare and stand and stare, because life's nature is transitory. ट्रांजिटोरी मीन्स लाइफ का जो नेचर है, यानी लाइफ की गारंटी कोई भी नहीं दे सकता. इट मीन्स आज हम जिंदा हैं, कल हम गारंटी के साथ नहीं कह सकते कि हम जिंदा रहेंगे या नहीं. सो हियर इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर. पोएट इंडिकेट्स दैट व्हाट इज दिस लाइफ इफ फुल ऑफ केयर. It means if you're just thinking about your worries, if you're just thinking about your problems, obstacles, so if you're not enjoying the beauty of the nature, if you're not sparing some time to enjoy yourself, so your life will be useless. So he's clear indicated that we have no time to stand and stare. With the advent technology, with the rapid industrialization, our whole world is nowadays got the rapid speed, and in this rapid speed people are working like the machines, and they don't have the time to enjoy themselves. And he said that we have no time to stand and stare. यानी हमारे पास रुकने के लिए भी वक्त नहीं है, या फिर किसी चीज की तरफ देखने के लिए भी समय नहीं है, क्योंकि हमारी लाइफ आज इतनी बिजी हो गई है कि हम हमारी लाइफ के बारे में सोचना ही भूल गए हैं. We totally forget to think about our own life, and that is very dangerous kind of the thing. And here care means what? Worries or stress. So don't be stressful all the time. Try to spare some time to relax and at least see the beauty of the nature, and at least to stand somewhere. It means कुछ समय के लिए आप रुको, अपने आसपास क्या चल रहा है वो देखो, नेचर की जो ब्यूटी है उसे एंजॉय करने की कोशिश करो. सो द पोएट इज गिविंग द एडवाइस टू द रीडर्स दैट डोंट वेस्ट योर लाइफ, ट्राई टू एंजॉय योर लाइफ, बिकॉज वी गॉट द लाइफ टू एंजॉय द थिंग्स. सो डोंट फॉरगेट द बेसिक मोटिव बिहाइंड दिस पर्टिकुलर लाइफ. लाइफ का जो मोटिव है वो लाइफ में कभी भी भूलना नहीं है. सो हियर रिमेंबर इन द सेकेंड कपलेट, लेट्स सी व्हाट यू वुड लाइक टू टेल. In the second couplet, he said that no time to stand beneath the boughs and stars as long as sheep or cows. Sorry, not stars, stare. No time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows. It means nowadays, remember, we are far away from the forest. We are far away from the nature, and we didn't get the time to enjoy the beauty of the nature. Many people, they are just behind the money. They are just working for 24/7. 24 घंटे वो क्या करते रहते हैं? काम करते रहते हैं. वो ये भी नहीं सोचते कि वो क्या कर रहे हैं. It means if somebody is asking them the question that what you are doing, that time also they don't have the answer. उनके पास उस क्वेश्चन का भी आंसर नहीं है. And here remember he said that no time to stand beneath the boughs. Boughs means branches of a tree. यानी किसी पेड़ के नीचे, घने पेड़ के नीचे आपको रुकने के लिए भी आपके पास फुर्सत नहीं है, रुकने के लिए भी आपके पास समय नहीं है. एंड यू डोंट हैव द टाइम टू स्टेयर लाइक द sheep or cows, because sheep and cows, they are actually enjoying the nature because they are in the touch of nature. But if we think about our life, so our life is far away from the nature. हम हमारी लाइफ आज कॉस्मोपॉलिटन हम बन गए हैं. we became sophisticated, and to live in the cities we have just concrete jungle around us. We don't have the real jungle around us. यानी आज हम देखते हैं कि हमारे आसपास सिर्फ बड़ी बड़ी बिल्डिंग्स हैं, सिर्फ कंक्रीट जंगल हैं. ना तो हमारे पास देखने के लिए आज हरे भरे खेत हैं या फिर हरे भरे जंगल हैं. सो इट्स वेरी डिफरेंट पॉइंट ही मेड हियर, that we don't have the time to stare at the beauty of the nature. It means animals have the time, but human beings don't have the time. They're all the time busy in their scheduled life. Okay, so here remember in the third couplet he said that no time to see when woods we pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. It means now just imagine or just think about your life. Just think about your daily schedule. It means from the early beginning of your day till the midnight or till the time when you are going to sleep. So just think about the scenario. It means we don't have the time to see the animals or to see the beauty of the nature. So here remember he said that we don't have the time, no time to see. हमारे पास देखने के लिए वक्त ही नहीं है. When woods we pass, even though we are going through the woods, अगर हम जंगल से सफर कर रहे हैं तो भी हमें कहीं पे जाने की जल्दी होती है. It means हमारे पास जो ब्यूटी हमें दिखाई देनी चाहिए वो हमें दिखाई ही नहीं देती. It means we are not able to enjoy the beauty now due to our busy schedules. So busy schedules की वजह से हमें आज ब्यूटी, जो नेचर की जो ब्यूटी है वो देखने का समय ही नहीं है. तो हमें कहाँ पे दिखाई देगा कि स्क्विरल ने उसका जो खाना है वो कहाँ पे छिपा के रखा है. सो अगर आपको इस तरह की छोटी छोटी खुशियां पानी है तो उसके लिए समय भी देना पड़ेगा. यू हैव टू इन्वेस्ट योर टाइम टू एंजॉय द ब्यूटी ऑफ द नेचर. सो then and then only it's possible to gain the happiness, because ultimate purpose of our life is what? To gain the happiness, to become satisfied. So money is not everything in our life. Money is important in our life, but to some extent. But remember, overall money is not everything. So always spend your time in the nature and always enjoy the time. That is very important. क्योंकि गया हुआ जो समय है वो वापस अपने लाइफ में आपको कभी भी नहीं मिलेगा. Because time is very precious kind of the thing. If that particular moment is went, अगर वो चला गया, so definitely you will not get it back. आपको कभी भी वापस नहीं मिलेगा. So always try to enjoy your life and always become one of the person who is enjoying the beauty and who is enjoying his or her own life. Okay, so where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. So what does the poet want us to stare at and gain from it? So the poet would like to request you, try to spend some time in the nature and always try to just see the beauty of the nature. Whenever you are going from the wood, that time just listen the noises or the voices of the various birds and animals. So definitely you will be enjoying the thing. And here definitely you will get to know that in what way squirrels hide their nuts in grass. Okay, if you have that much time, अगर आपके पास वक्त है तभी ये सारी चीजों का आप आनंद उठा सकते हो या इन सारी चीजों का आनंद ले सकते हो. लेकिन अगर आपके पास समय नहीं है, so definitely remember your life will become worthless. Okay, useless. So here remember in the last couplet here, he said that no time to see in broad daylight, streams full of stars like skies at night. It means many times this was happened. आपके आसपास बहुत सारे झरने होते हैं और इन झरनों में से जो पानी बहता है वो इतना सुंदर दिखाई देता है, इतना खूबसूरत दिखाई देता है कि हम उसकी तरफ जब हम देखते हैं तो हम ऑटोमेटिकली अट्रैक्ट हो जाते हैं. लेकिन हमारे पास उतना समय ही नहीं है. सो ही सेड दैट नो टाइम टू सी इन ब्रॉड डे लाइट, बिकॉज whenever we are thinking about the busy schedules, so definitely we don't have the time to see the beauty of the streams. Because when you see the beauty of the streams, that time remember is वहां पे आपको these streams were actually twinkling, they're shining due to the sunlight and is looking like the skies at night. यानी ये जो streams हैं वो दिन में आपको तारे दिखा सकते हैं. लेकिन कैसे? जब आप इनकी तरफ पूरी निष्ठा से या पूरी ताकत से आप इनकी तरफ देखोगे. बिकॉज मेनी टाइम्स हम सिर्फ चीजों को, हमारी नजरों के सामने से चीजें चली जाती हैं लेकिन हम उनको देखते नहीं क्योंकि हमारे पास उतना समय नहीं होता. वी आर ऑलवेज हैविंग द डिफिकल्ट टाइम, वी आर ऑलवेज worried about the things. Okay, so he said that if you'd like to see the beauty, you have to spare some time and you have to see the beauty of the streams which is looking like the skies at night. जैसे रात में तारे जगमगाते हैं, रात में जिस तरह से तारे हमें आकर्षित करते हैं, तो उसी तरह से ये जो स्ट्रीम्स होते हैं दिन में आपको तारों का जो जिस तरह से आप रात में तारे देखते हैं उसी तरह से दिन में भी ये सारी चीजें जगमगाती हुई चीजें आपको दिखाई देंगी. सो हियर इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. W.H. Davies would like to tell you that don't be idle and don't spend your time on idiotic things, and try to enjoy the beauty of the nature and try to enjoy your life, and always spare some time to see the beauty around you. आपके आजू बाजू में इर्द गिर्द क्या चल रहा है ये आपको पता होना चाहिए, और उसका या उस मोमेंट का जो आनंद है वो आपको उठाना आना चाहिए. So that is very important point he had made. Okay, I hope now you have understood this particular poem, because this is not the difficult poem. The language of the poem is very simple, and in simple way the poet would like to tell you that at least you have to spare some time. Okay, so with this concluding remark, I would like to thank you for watching my videos. Stay home, stay safe, stay tuned. Thank you everyone. పిల్లే ఏ ఇక్కడ